Hooty hoo! Hooty hoo! Come. Come one, come y'all. Come one, come y'all. Hooty hoo! Welcome to your urban horoscope experience at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. Y'all know what we gonna do. I'm gonna translate the horoscopes. We gonna crack some fortune cookies, slide on past the edibles rack, and we gonna do this. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and y'all know every Monday we do weekly horoscopes. So we gonna do that this evening because since we ended up doing it in the evening last time, we just gonna keep that going. So we're gonna do that this evening. And right now we're gonna get into the daily horoscopes, okay? Glorilla gonna get a fortune cookie. We're gonna slide on past the edibles rack. I really was thinking about not even going by the edibles rack just because we're gonna do the weekly fortune cookies tonight. I mean the weekly horoscopes tonight, and each zodiac sign is gonna get a fortune cookie. But I got some little something quick for the edibles rack that we can get into that I don't even need no notes for. You feel me? Because it's a real life experience. Because since it got me through, I do want to share it with you, and we do exchange information at the edibles rack. It's an exchange. So if it got you by, maybe I can give it a try. I feel like I got on too many clothes right now for this weather. But we gonna get through this. We gonna get through this. Uh, yeah, we gonna do our digital fortune cookies. Mm-hmm. We're gonna do our digital fortune cookies, and then we gonna be giving Glorilla a fortune cookie today, just because it's something a little lightweight. And then I wanted to do some celebrity. And then but the energy today is giving Glorilla just because she's having like an amazing year. She's having like an organic come up, like one of the most organic raw come ups that we done seen in a while. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really fascinated by that. So I wanted to give her a fortune cookie today since we ain't doing nothing and we chilling, and we can always count on her to come through with the proper vibe. But it's not forced, you know what I'm saying? And it's not desperate, it's not thirsty, it's not overcoming any crossing any boundaries or anything like that. And it might even have a few ingredients in there because Glorilla, she be having recipes too. Glorilla's gonna come with some recipes. You know what I'm saying? Some encouraging, motivational, you know, what accountability and responsibilities to put on yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what ingredients and recipes and seasonings and that's what the bakery is all about. So we're gonna give Glorilla a fortune cookie today. All right. Yeah, let's do it. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and we are here to translate the horoscopes. I do get a signal from the universe. So that's how I'm able to translate these horoscopes for us all, just so from what I can ascertain, I go ahead and decipher it for us. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that now. We're gonna do that now. And yeah, I don't want this to go too long because we are doing the weekly horoscopes tonight. So today in the edibles rack, we're gonna talk about gaining weight because some people want to gain weight, some people want to lose weight, and some people that want to gain weight. Having a little weight on you is in style right now. It's almost pulling back, but it's still very trendy. It's still very trendy. The bitches that was big and thick and voluptuous, they call themselves losing weight and being thinner now. But in the real world out here in the streets, the curvy is still where it's at. Okay. Now Hollywood was, when the people when thickness took over Hollywood, was they being fake about it? Now they trying to lose weight. Okay, we don't know. So in the edibles, right, we're gonna talk about gaining weight. And I don't know where my little recipe book is. My little book, it's around here somewhere. I gotta find it. I probably left it in the house. Um but I wasn't planning on doing no research on this topic. I went ahead and went with this topic, and because it's one I can talk about without doing any research, because we're gonna be doing the weekly horoscope tonight. So let's go ahead and get into our digital fortune cookies. Hoo-doo! We're in Sagittarius season now. If you are never patient, you will never get anything done. If you believe you can do it, you will be rewarded with success. All right, Sagittarius. Capricorn, you will always have good luck in your personal affairs. Aquarius, I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Okay, you Pisces, you will become better acquainted with a coworker. See what that was we got to touch on that. Some people learn from seeing, what you see and you forget. Some people learn from hearing, and you hear it and you don't remember. But when you do it yourself, you understand how it actually. I think that's a kinetic learner. You learn from doing it, actually doing it. So yeah, that's what that was. We have to get into that real quick. Aries, did we say Aries already? Remember this, duct tape can fix anything. So don't worry about messing things up. I don't know about that. Taurus, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. Why would you say that to a Taurus? Gemini, a stubborn motherfucker like that. Traveling more often is important for your health and happiness. Cancer, today is going to be a disastrous day. Be prepared. What? Well, everything can't be all gravy and glitter, okay? Leo, never trouble till trouble troubles you. Don't start no shit and it won't be no shit. But Leos keep up a lot of shit. Virgo, Leos was a low key sign that be on underground in the background keeping up a lot of shit. That's the vibe that I'm getting. I don't know, but that's the vibe. Y'all know I don't know about these horoscopes and astrology. I can't even remember what order they go in. I got to look every time. But for what my memory can remember a little bit, if my memory serves me correctly from these past 15 episodes, Leo keeps up a lot of shit. Virgo, an upward moment initiated in time can counteract fate. Mm-hmm. Let that sink in. Libra. That's why we had to pause for a second, because I'm not quite about to translate it. But I do want you to maybe rewind it back a little bit and let it sink in. Libra. A new outlook brightens your image and brings new friends. Scorpio. A letter of great importance may reach you any day now. All right. Who that was our digital fortune cookies. So we're gonna go ahead and slide on over by the croissants. By the croissants. Now y'all know this is the bakery because we like to keep it sweet. We try to keep it sweet when we talk up even when we talk about the celebrities. If they in some shit, we gonna bring it up. We gonna touch on it. I got things to say now. But you know, we like to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. So when we do bring up the celebrities, it's either going to be for some encouragement, for a toast, or for some recognition. Right now, I came up with another reason to talk. Well, I came up with another reason to talk about some celebrities. Oh, okay, somebody might need to get it might be a bail money fortune cookie. It might be a bail money fortune cookie. We never know. We never know. Hopefully, those will be very rare, but we will get into it if we deem it necessary. All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this because we're doing the weekly horoscopes this evening. It's just that I'm trying to be productive. I'm hoping a couple of these jobs call me back, and I couldn't think of nothing to do to be that I would feel like I was being productive except for this shit right here. So I'm here right now because I told y'all the universe got me doing this. It wasn't my idea to be a YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But this is your urban horoscope experience, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give y'all the best of what I got. I'm gonna give you the best that I got. Who is that? Giving you the best that I got. I don't wanna, baby. Who is that with that deep voice? Let me Google. Let me go on the Google because I know. I can't think of who it is. The Anita Baker. It got to be Anita Baker. The best that I got. The best that I got. Anita Baker, yeah. So I'm gonna show up here at this bakery. I'm gonna give y'all the best that I got. But I'm waiting on one of these jobs to call me back, and I couldn't think of nothing else to do that I was gonna feel like I was being productive. So that's why I'm here right now. I got some things to do for the boutique. I'm gonna go ahead and do that today too. Get some things together for the boutique. This is the bakery. I went around there to the Chinese food place and got us a whole bunch of cookies. Okay, thank you. So it sounds like Donkey Kong to the break of dawn because if a duck can pull a truck, go and hook the sucker up. That's the shit my cousins say that to me, and we get the crying, laughing. She'll say some ignorant shit like that to me. We'll be talking to each other real fast, coming up with a sham and a scheme, like Todd. So, and our uncles just be sitting there looking at us, and our auntie and they just be mad as fuck, like, ooh, look at him. And then she'll be like, and I'll be like, what? Okay, son. I'll say something, and she'll be like, because if a duck, and I'll be like, because if you don't catch up, you're gonna get left behind. I ain't got no mustard for you. And then my cousin would be like, and if a duck can pull a truck, go on and hook the sucker up, and then we'll just start laughing and shit, dapping each other up. And our uncle and our auntie just be sitting there looking like this is some bullshit for sure. They be hot. They be telling us to get out and shit. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go on ahead and woo. All right. Now, I'm not trying to be here long. I really don't want to be here long at all. Look at this. Ain't this cute? Don't y'all think this is cute? I really don't want to be here long at all. This sun burning my ass up. So let's go ahead and get into these horoscopes for this here Monday. Call me now for your free reading. No, it's not free. It is $40. But what we have there for you, what I'm going to do there is put together a custom recipe for you based on what you need and what you got going on. Did I break the thing? Based on what you need and what you got going on in your life right now. All right. So we're going to do that. And I can get you started for $10 on the payment plan. We can do installments. Okay. Hoo-dee-hoo. Sagittarius. This is a confusing period for all of us, Sagittarius, but no doubt you've noticed this. In such circumstances, some people become more rigid than ever because they resist dramatic change. They try to hold on to tradition. Your Sagittarius sensitivity makes you very receptive to the past, but current conditions should inspire you to let go of some of your convictions. All right, some of your convictions. You holding on to these things very, this is something that's very important for you that you feel like this is a part of who you are, and it's saying that this is a dramatic change that you're avoiding. And then you're not the only one going through this, Sagittarius. It's a confusing period for all of us. It's that time of year where it's the end of the year. You're reflecting on everything that happened this year. You having ideas and fantasies about what's to come for next year and what's the best that can happen. You know, you are mixing up your spirit with people from your past that you know that might be a part of your life forever. We call them family, friends. And so you see, for a lot of different reasons, you might be sensitive and irritated about what's going on around you, trying to hold on to tradition. All right. And then it says your Sagittarius sensitivity makes you very receptive to the past. You know, you very much aware of like the elephant in the room. Okay. And so, there's nothing wrong with that, but to consider the current conditions, and that should inspire you to let go of some of your convictions. You know, mix that up with what's going on right now. Is that working with what you're trying to achieve right now, or what the whole point is of today? You know, or what the whole point is of what you're trying to accomplish. And if not, it might feel dramatic for you, but open up your mind and let it go. Capricorn. Hooty hoo. What do you have to lose, Capricorn? The planets are shaking you in the hopes of ridding you of your old objectives to make way for new growth. You feel doubt where once there was only certainty. When you consider the worst that can happen, it may help you to realize that what you're clinging to really isn't all that important. It's time to let go and begin anew. All right, Capricorn. You know, you tend to they want things to be a certain way and line up a certain type of way, right? A little bit of a perfectionist in that way, but it's important to let stuff go and try something new. What do you have to lose? You know what I'm saying? You're not the type of person to take too big of a risk that it's gonna really affect your lifestyle. All right, but what it all is just a little bit of growth that you got to go through, because growth can be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Once you put your pants on, and once you get to growing and growing out the pants, they start getting uncomfortable. You know, so that's a given. But what's the worst that can happen? You know, you ain't got a lot to lose. What's the worst that can happen? Now, my I got to get back to my what's the best that can happen, because I heard that's, and then I started saying it for a few weeks, and then it fell off because I be like, you know, I need to be more positive in things. You know, we like to keep it sweet over here at the bakery. Um, when you consider the worst that can happen, it may help you to realize that what you're clinging to. See, but it's telling you to think about what's the worst that can happen. You said you keep on clinging to this ideal, and it's not going. It is not something that you know. It's not. It probably won't be something life altering, but it's something that could be avoided. You know, what's the worst that can happen? By you getting rid of your old ideas and things, and your old convictions. All right, it's probably not that important. Okay, and it's just, and all it's doing is stunting your growth, you know, making you stagnating you. All right, gonna let it go. Aquarius. Woo. You aren't the only one who can solve your problems, Aquarius. Trust that there are others who are capable of understanding. Those who want to help you are motivated only by love with no ulterior motives. It's in your nature to be skeptical, but these people do exist. And guess what? You could communicate with one of them today. All right, Aquarius. All right, this could be what, yesterday, today, or tomorrow. You know your stars is going to be like this for a couple of days. We like to say that. Like, we always try to say that part. Now the people that's wanting to help you, they ain't got no ulterior motives or nothing. They don't want you to pound. They don't want you giving up no booty. It's just pure love. They doing this out of this pure love. It said you know, they say if you want it done right, do it yourself. But you're not the only person that can solve your problems, Aquarius. Let some, you know, I guess go ahead and let somebody help you. I'm not seeing why is why you need to do that. Maybe that's some growth for you, by you allowing other people to help you, and by you understanding and accepting that they can. So you can be pretty skeptical. It is in your nature to be like that, but these type of people do exist. So not that you necessarily need somebody else to solve your problem, but in order for you to have the growth that you need to have to build the character that you're supposed to have as a human while you walk on this planet, while you're still living, to have that certain, you want to have a certain kind of wisdom by the time you reach a certain kind of age. Wisdom don't come with age. Wisdom comes with being courageous enough to take risks and experience things that contribute to your growth. And so, no, you don't need anybody to solve your problem, Aquarius. But since it's in your nature to be skeptical, maybe give yourself a chance to see that these type of people do exist. And what that does is open up your mind to other things that you may not be accepting of as well. Who knows? Let's go ahead and slide past it. I would try to make my signal give us some clues about that, but we're doing the weekly horoscopes this evening, and we're going to talk about relationships. Relationships are important over here at the bakery because a strong community is built on solid families. All right, and so we do like to talk about relationships over here. We do put a focus and an emphasis on relationships over here at the bakery. Now, for this weekly horoscope, on Mondays we talk about keeping your relationship strong. On Fridays we talk about keeping your relationship spicy. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna do the weekly horoscope. Each zodiac sign is gonna get its own fortune cookie, and then we're gonna talk about how we can keep our relationships strong. I'm glad you're enjoying your experience, your urban horoscope experience at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza today. Stay tuned. Stick by. Pisces. Hoo-doo. Have you noticed how delays seem to occur more often, Pisces? Today will be no exception. Something you've been waiting for has been delayed yet again. It may be that the order form got lost, or that there was some unforeseeable delay in sending it to you. Even with your mild-mannered Pisces temperament, you're beginning to be a little irked. Sit tight and all will be resolved shortly. Only thing I could think of, look, I can't barely read because fucking Stan in my head. Only thing I could think of is when Stan was writing that letter to Eminem, and he was cool for them first two verses. By the time he got to that third verse, he lost his goddamn mind. Dear Mr. I'm too good to call and write my fans. This will be the last package I'll ever send your ass. It's been 6 months and still no word. I don't deserve it. I know you got my last two letters. I wrote the addresses on them perfect. So I could do that whole song. Don't play with me. Do not play, because that was when I was in the high school. That was my era. Eminem, Lil Wayne, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Ice Cube, Ludacris, Jeezy, T.I., Boosie. Okay, that's all me right there. Webby. That's all us right there. All my generation. I do that whole stand. Pisces, relax. The letter could have got lost in the mail or anything. And then now they said, see, what I read something this morning. They say a delay is a blessing from, that's God sent that delay. Now y'all know how God don't play about us. God don't play about us. He want us to be strong. He will make it hard on you. He will make you big. Now the ancestors, they always is gonna guide you. The universe is gonna balance things out and give you what you give it. Give you back what you put out. Now that God, He's gonna teach you a lesson now. And what the lesson that it is, it's gonna hurt and be hard in that moment. But ultimately, it'll work out. It's gonna work out. If it wouldn't have happened that way, what you needed to happen wouldn't have happened. Even though you prayed for God to do it the other way before it went wrong. Don't worry about it. Pisces. It's gonna be delayed again. It was people who they got delayed. They was on their way to the World Trade Center on the 9/11, and they was running late to work. They got delayed, and that's the reason why they still alive today. You know what I'm saying, Pisces? So you never know. You might want to shave. You might want to shave somebody else. You never know. Okay, or the form could have got lost, or some other unforeseeable delay. You normally mild-mannered Pisces, even with your mild-mannered Pisces temperament, you're getting irked. But kick back. Everything gonna work out. Everything gonna work out, all right? Woo-hoo! Aries. Get outside and get moving, Aries. I don't know why I wanted to sing that. If you can manage to take the day off, this would be a good time to release some energy. You used to enjoy competition when you were little. Remember how exhilarating it was to be the first to the top of the hill? You will find your life greatly enriched if you could find a way to rekindle similar feelings. Okay, you need to dig down in your kid bag, yo. I'm a kid at heart bag. Aries, we are Flintstone kids, and the Toys R Us. I won't grow up. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that just do something to your heart. If you was around, that was your generation. Toys R Us. Now what you gonna want to do? You used to enjoy competition. Yeah, so it's exhilarating. You might can get back into that. Find somewhere to have a friendly conversation with some people online or somewhere in the community. Get out in the community. It's people going. I mean, people don't talk to each other and mingle with each other these days. So everything seem weird. Every interest that somebody got, oh, that's weird. If it's not drinking and going to a function, you know what I'm saying, a club music function. But it's other kind of functions going on. Get together with them people, bring out your competitive side. Cause they compete at casinos, compete with the slot machine. Just go, so rekindle some similar feelings of exhilaration that you used to have from childhood. You know what I'm saying? If you can manage to take the day off, go on ahead and do that, and release some energy. All right, get this energy going and flowing. I don't think you should release the energy. I think you should like stimulate the energy. You know what I'm saying? You know how when you get some herbs, when it's some herbs, and if you just open it up and smell it, but if you shake it and then open it up and smell it, you woke up the aromas and shit, and the aromas and shit. And so that's what you do. I don't release the energy. Wake that shit up and get the aromas and get it all circulating around your ass. Remember on the cartoons when something stink and it got green, so it's green and it got that green fog floating around it. That's the aroma of exhilaration that should be you. It should just be a fog of exhilaration. Just what's the word coming out of your pores? All right, seeping out of your pores like an alcoholic. But exhilarationaholic, exhilarationaholic, and that's what people they get addicted to them adrenaline rush. Now you know me, it's easy for me to get an adrenaline rush. I'm black. All I gotta do is go outside, see police. But I saw a video of the girl. I'm trying to find this charger. This battery getting low, like the low rider. Low, 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 low. I don't like to see my girls sexy red. Slide down the charts like this. I thought of that because people be saying Flo Rida is a plant, and he did give plant vibes, but it was just a generic quick come up. And then Sexy Red, she gave plant vibes too, but it was just like she generally appealed to that little market right quick. And once the general public, society got a hold of that shit, society cannot let that shit ride. No matter how much we like the opposite, I'm gonna fuck with sexy red. I don't give a fuck. It's a piece of I got space for sexy red in my life and in my heart. I'm not gonna deny that. All right, Taurus. Who do the devote the day to your children or partner, Taurus? You may protest that it's too hard to find the time to give them the attention they deserve. You don't have time for yourself, much less anyone else. In any case, you will probably feel torn between what is expected of you and what you feel you can realistically give. If you want to dispel the inner tension, take care in the choices you make in the next few weeks. All right, Taurus. Okay, you need to make sure that your bond with your children is strong. Make sure you being a good parent, and you know the whatever you best you can be with what you have. It says right here you feel torn between what is expected of you. You know what's expected of a good parent and what you can realistically give. You know, can you even do that? Do you have the options to do it? Do you have the resources to do it? Do you have the support to do it? You know, sometimes we got to go into things knowing that we need what we're never gonna have. And so what you got to do is be devoted enough to it that you find a way. Even if you don't have time for yourself, you running on fumes. You barely might be barely loving yourself. You might be barely doing your own hair every day, but you still got to find a way to do this, to be who you need to be for your children. Um it's like it's not even about who. If you love yourself, okay, cool. If you put this time, if you just make the time to love yourself, right? People call that loving yourself. You done took the time to brush your hair. You took the time to take yourself to relax, or you bought yourself something. Okay. But and it's like, okay, you did a little something for you, and you better be able to be a good parent now. And I just wanted to touch on the fact that you got it just it's like you pouring and pouring and pouring out. I want to say it with without it being like a metaphor, because what is pouring, right? It's like you giving so much of yourself, and what your support system do is they help you. It's like they make you strong. They keep you strong so that you're not pouring until you empty. You got filled back up. You got a little refill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that's there for you. You standing there, you trying to hold everything up, and it's like, is it anybody that's available to push me back up a little bit? Like, I'm leaning. Is it anybody that's available to, like, you know? And then it's like, you just lean and lean and lean till you can't come up no more. But what you got to do is, you know, that's that nobody's coming to save you, right? And people don't realize you already have that. A lot of people already have that. You do have somebody saving you. You do have somebody that you call. They call you and they check on you. They include you. They remind you that by including you, it kind of makes you stronger. It kind of reminds you that, okay, what I'm doing here is worth uh is worth something, because you know I'm getting to be a part of the collective, right? And it's like, what's the Maslow's hierarchy of needs? And it's like food and water and shelter is on there. But like, it's, and socializing is on there too. So Taurus, you might feel torn between what is expected of you and what you feel that you can realistically give. But if you make it a routine and find a way to make it a part of your schedule, I think that will really help a lot, Taurus. All right. So this is a crucial time for you, Taurus. It says take care of the choices you make in the next few weeks. So it's that time of year. It's family time. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about parenting right now. So be careful with the choices that you make in the next few weeks, Taurus. You don't know how it's going to be seen by the people that's the most important to you. You don't know how they are going to interpret that. Even if you through with whatever else is going on around this any situation, you know, consider how you want to look as to your children. Consider how you want to look as a parent. Consider how they might perceive that and how that might affect them. And they know when you doing this, and you knew when you did that it was going to affect them in a certain way, but you didn't give a crap. You didn't give a fuck. All right, so put it in, make it a part of your routine, make it a part of your schedule, Taurus. That will definitely help it to be, have it become a part of you. Just like you brush your teeth every day. That's just something that it is. It's not even taken from. It's not a lot of energy or something major for you to do at this point. It's really not. It's a lot on your mind because of how you looking at might be feeling guilty about something, or might be feeling, you know, what you feel is expected of you, and what you can do realistically. You thinking about that stuff. So it's making it like a mountain out of a molehill. It's making it bigger in your mind. Um, but you got to be strong. You created. You probably is you contributed to whatever this issue is in your life. So that's a part of your accountability. You know what I'm saying? All right, Gemini. A friend or a family member is slowly poisoning your relationship, Gemini. A misunderstanding between the two of you will ultimately prove beneficial in the long run. Why? It makes you realize how uncomfortable you are with vague, ill defined relationships. Today would be a good day to write a letter to the person in question. You're likely to find the results gratifying. All right, Gemini. Um, so yeah, go ahead and open up to the person that you in this relationship with. You might be feeling like it's a vague, ill-defined relationship, right? You noticing that you feel comfortable with the idea that you don't know where this is going, or how long it's supposed to last, or what might be the moment they flip on you and change their mind. You know what I'm saying? Without you feeling like uh they had a valid reason to do that. It's saying that a friend or family member is slowly poisoning your relationship. So you starting to feel like you're not sure how solid this person is. If somebody else might be able to get in their ear and have them switch on you. So maybe y'all around too many people. Maybe y'all need to get from under all those different people. Or maybe you know, just tell that maybe if that's not an issue, if that's not an option right away, it said write a letter to the person in question. So maybe it's not an easy conversation for y'all to have straight to face to face. Maybe it's a lot of distractions and it's not even an option for y'all to do that. Or maybe it's just your feelings is gonna come out better the right way and say exactly what you want to say. You won't get interrupted if you write it down and give it to them. Maybe even text it to them. And what else was another reason? It might be good to write it down. Oh, yeah, the reason that you write it down, to get your feelings out, to that communication, to tell them how you really feel. When we talk about keeping the relationship strong, communication is always key. No matter which source I look to, communication always comes up. And y'all know, strong relationships, solid relationships is a key point here at the bakery. Cancer, who do? You've been a social butterfly lately, Cancer. The sociable phase you're currently in demands a great deal of energy. You're attracted to some of your new acquaintances, but irritated by others. One in particular causes you real anxiety today. You have two choices: either abandon your new group of friends entirely or expel the person who's causing you trouble. Is that up to you, Cancer? You gonna have somebody kicked out the group, huh? Well, I don't know what to say about that. Is it okay? Is that okay? Just because somebody is giving you anxiety that you either you gotta stop hanging out with everybody or you got to get everybody else to leave that person alone, expel the person who's causing you trouble. But are they causing anybody else some trouble? Is this a personal issue you have? Is this something that's petty and minor? You know what I'm saying? Or you feel, is this something about your spirit that don't feel good about what? You feel you could be you did something and you feel guilty and you're trying to get rid of this person. Did they do something to you? You know what I'm saying? They say you attracted to some people when irritated to a few. Just because somebody is irritating you, I mean, does that mean you have the right to tell everybody to not associate with this person? Who knows? But you've been social lately. You've been a social butterfly, and then that demands a great deal of energy. So part of that energy is knowing how to not have the proper way to interact with people. Just being cordial. You can be cordial and amicable without being overly open or vulnerable or friendly. You know what I'm saying? So, something I was going to say, I forgot. Yeah, Cancer. So, learn how to get a little. Oh, you always have to know when to say, "I can't take that ride." All right. So either abandon your new group of friends or expel the person who's causing you trouble. Trying to do that could get you blackballed and ostracized. You know, but that was an option here too. So if it's something that you feel like, it's just something that's completely morally wrong, and the fact that everybody ain't agreeing with you don't even sit right with you. You know, you know, eject yourself from that situation. All right, Leo. Hoo Your thin skin feels even thinner than usual today, Leo. If you happen to witness a violent outburst in the street, at work, or on television, you suddenly become aware of your vulnerability. Don't let it frighten you into hiding. As one of the few remaining guardians of the world's dwindling reserves of kindness, you have a responsibility. All right, Leo. You something that you saw today made you feel like, well, dang, that could happen to me. Something that you saw on the TV or at work or shoot in the street, a violent outburst in the street made you feel like, whoa, that could have anything could happen. It made you become aware of how vulnerable you are in certain situations. But don't let that don't let that inhibit you in the way that you move about on the planet and your lifestyle. Leo is your reserve of kindness in the world, and you are. It says you are a guardian of the world's kindness, the world's dwindling reserves of kindness. So it's a little bit of kindness left over in the world, but it's running out. It's reserved, but it's running out, and you're a guardian of that. You just naturally you can't keep up some shit because you be a little sensitive, but you also just naturally don't exhibit, you also naturally exhibit kindness. You naturally don't want to see people being mistreated or see people treated bad, or angry situations, occurrences. and things like that. You felt a little bit more sensitive than usual today because you realize, like, dang, that could happen to me. But keep being who you are. Don't let that inhibit all the wonderful things that you have to offer. All right. So what we got? We got Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio left. Well, I'm glad that you all are enjoying your urban horoscope experience on this lovely November day. It's like hot than a mug right now, but we're gonna get through. It's a beautiful, beautiful Monday, and we are here to translate the horoscopes. After this, we're gonna slide by that. We're gonna slide by the edibles rack. We're gonna talk about weight gain and gaining weight. And just right quick, because we are doing our weekly horoscope tonight, this evening. And then Glorilla is gonna get a fortune cookie just because she just been having an amazing past couple of years. The most organic come up I've seen in a long time. Or Glorilla and Summer Walker are having come ups that are just extremely organic, and I just really appreciate it. So we're gonna give her a fortune cookie. Should we give Summer Walker one too? We might as well, huh? Fuck it. We gonna give both of them bitches a fortune cookie. Now I gotta remember to change the title. But we gonna go ahead and give both of them bitches one. You know what I'm saying? I just restocked. I got a whole brand new fresh bread bag. I went down there to the Chinese food place yesterday. I said, hey, whoop the whoop, whoop the whoop. She said, all right. She didn't ask no questions. See, I wasn't sure. I'm like, dang, if it's a different person, because it's only my second time getting it from them, because I order it myself from restaurant.com or wherever I be getting the shit from. But uh I was like, dang, if it's somebody different working, they might not give me the same deal I got the last time. But they gave me the same deal. They got us right. They got us right. So we finna crack some two fortune cookies, one for Glorilla and one for Summer Walker. We're gonna crack a fortune cookie for Earth, Wind, and Fire, and air. Earth, wind, and fire, and water. And then when we do the weekly horoscope tonight, each zodiac sign get their own fortune cookie. And I think I'll do it alone. I'll be trying to think, like, should I do the fortune cookies all at the end together? Or should I do the fortune cookie with your zodiac sign in your week? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, because if we edit the video, like if I break it down into 12 different videos, oh, that'd be so cute if we do the weekly horoscope and your fortune cookie is right there with it, of course. But if we wait and do all the fortune cookies all at the end, your ass gonna have to stick around and order some more drinks. You know what I'm saying? And buy some more cookies and shit. So I don't know. I just kind of like the. I just want to. I kind of want to do. We'll see. Well, man, let me see what the vibe is. You be staying low, but you know what the vibe is. Look, you go watch the video for that song. It's a comment on here that say, I'm gonna be 75 years old talking about baby girl, you got it, girl, you got it, girl. It was somebody else comment, and I put me a little laughing face on there. I was rolling. Probably left a comment too. That's my little jam right there. Now Chris Brown and Drake, they went in the studio and they did that shit. They did that shit right there. They absolutely did. All right, let's go ahead and wrap these horoscopes on up. Virgo, hoo people sometimes say that you're a little aggressive in your approach, Virgo, but today you feel a little tired of leading the charge on the battlefield. You can learn a lot from your friends who can teach you to think of things in relative terms without allowing yourself to become emotionally involved in every situation. Try to relax for a change, Virgo. Okay, you be overly passionate about stuff. You be thinking too hard and too deep about things, but things are working together. You got to think about how things relate to each other. It says right here, you can learn a lot from your friends who can teach you to think of things in relative terms. Think of how things relate to each other. Everything ain't black and white. I feel like this might be an earth sign thing. I feel like Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn could stand to benefit from this right here. Like you don't have to become emotionally involved in situations. Relax. You know what I'm saying? It's not the time to be a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? uh Capricorns, and then I don't know what I would say for Taurus. That did remind me of Capricorn though. But I know how Taurus can be so stubborn too, to where somebody have to tell them, you got to figure out how things is you know, how everything relates to each other. This had to happen in order for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? And you can't prevent everything, because this is, let me tell y'all, this is an ingredient. Now, right here, this is not a story. Because I was calling them stories at first. What I realized is that these are ingredients for recipes. I don't know what recipe you think you can take and use it for, but just take this, what I'm about to tell you. um See, things, how things are relative, but one thing can't happen until the other thing happen. So there's the middle school, there's the high school science class, biology class, and they got some, who is that turned into a butterfly? Caterpillars. So they had them some caterpillars, and the caterpillar spun them a cocoon. You know, and they coming back to class every week, every Monday, Tuesday. Oh, our caterpillar is a cocoon now. Oh, next Wednesday, all our caterpillars is ready to bust out and become butterflies. So the caterpillar is, you know, making its way out of the cocoon, you know what I'm saying, struggling to get out. You know, each student got their own caterpillar or whatever. So one of the students, he's like, man, my caterpillar is struggling to get out. I'm gonna cut the thing. You know, I'm gonna cut the cut. What is it called? I just said it. I'm gonna cut it a little bit so he won't have to. So he can just get out more easily. So he can get out easier. So he can slide on out. Because it's like, okay, my caterpillar spun a cocoon. He turned into a butterfly now, right? And he's trying to come out. He's trying to squeeze out of his cocoon. He's a butterfly now. So the student cut it so he wouldn't have a hard time squeezing out. But when his caterpillar butterfly was coming out, he was full of liquid, and then he couldn't fly, and he died because it was important. He had to squeeze through that hole in order to push all that liquid out of the back of him. And it might seem like, oh, I don't want to let you struggle. You're struggling. This is a bad situation. But he couldn't develop properly without going through that. You know what I'm saying? So take that. That was an ingredient. Don't be so damn aggressive, Virgo. People sometimes say that you're a little aggressive in your approach, Virgo. Uh and today you didn't even got tired. But today you feel a little tired of leading the charge on the battlefield. Okay, so what you need to do is just learn. Maybe there are things that you can let it progress, and you'll get to your goal faster if you let it be like that. All right, you'll actually reach your goal if you let things progress the way they're supposed to, as opposed to being an aggressive leader, not necessarily rude or arrogant to the people around you, but you know, an aggressive in your approach. You know what I'm saying? And you tired of feeling like you have to do that, but you don't. You can let things develop naturally, and then that you still will, and you still can get to your end goal that way. All right, who do? Libra, you may be a bit oversensitive today, Libra. It's possible that you will be irritable and conflicted as you begin to suspect that long-term projects may not be finished. The time has come to take stock. There is likely a good reason that you've been unable to complete that project you undertook several months ago. Advice from others should steer you in the right direction. Okay. Okay. See, it's something that you not it's something that you can't see, Libra. It's something going on that you can't see. One of my favorite Libras, Usher, and his mother has been, you know, like his manager, momager, since the beginning of his career, right? And at one point she wasn't his manager anymore, and his career started. And then he had to bring his mama back in, and she got it back to where it needed to be. You know what I'm saying? You getting irritated because you feeling like stuff ain't getting done right. It's something in the background you don't quite know what it is, but it ain't getting handled. Okay, and it is a good reason, and there is a specific reason, bitch, and your mama know why you was trying to fire her. So that's what happened, Libra. That's how it all went. There is a specific reason. It ain't no mystery. And you can get to it if you advice from others should steer you in the right direction. Just like that last, who was that, Virgo? Your friends is who convinced you to put it into a certain perspective. They got a different vantage point than you. It showing you how it's all relative. You know what I'm saying? If I'm standing right here and you standing right here, I'm seeing something different from what you can see what's on the other side of this wall. I can't even see it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to consider other people's vantage points and perspectives. It was a movie called Vantage Point. That's why I just be saying that for no reason. Scorpio, who was that? Forrest Whitaker. I think that was Forrest Whitaker. Okay, Scorpio, we made it. We made it. This is our last one. Good. It's getting hot in this car. I'm glad you enjoying your urban horoscope experience. We're going to give Summer Walker and Glorilla's fortune cookies, and then we're gonna Earth, Wind, and Fire and Water is going to get their fortune cookies, and we're going to wrap this thing on up because we are coming back tonight to do the weekly horoscope. So, Scorpio. There's no point in trying to make sense of today, Scorpio. Much of what happens occurs on an unconscious level and defies any rational explanation. You may have had a dream last night worthy of professional interpretation. If you can bear turning off your intellect, this could be a very profitable day for you today. All right, so if you can possibly stop being so intelligent to yourself, you might learn something today. Shit. Dreams and like worthy of professional interpretation. Sometimes I have dreams. I Google my dreams. Like if I can remember specific things going on in my dream, something specific from my dream, like, okay, why is a table upside down? Why is a couch in the kitchen? You know what I'm saying? Why is a window open and water running? Like you go see what this stuff symbolizes in your dream. Why was my tooth hurting in my dream? Why did I see spiders in my dream? Why did my hair fall out in my, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all which dream I had that got me to Google in my dreams, and I ain't did this in a long time. I haven't remembered a dream in a while to do it. But I don't know, it's probably been about a couple of months since I Googled one of my dreams. But the dream that got me to do it was this. I was in a parking lot and I'm driving around looking for a parking space. But I'm looking hard too. I'm like, and there's all these empty available parking spots. But I'm looking for, what was I don't know. Well, moral of the story is I'm just passing by all these opportunities, looking, waiting for the exact right moment. And the exact right moment already passed. It ain't coming. Girl, park and go on and get it done. Hell. And then that also made me think, that right there made me think of another ingredient. There was a man and he was stranded in the ocean. And he was just hanging on to he was just hanging on. All he had was a little life vest. And so he got, God, send me some help, please. Lord, give me a sign. He was on his DMX. And so a log went floating by. He didn't hop on that log and grab that log. A canoe came floating on by. He didn't hop on that canoe and try to get in there. He saw a cruise ship coming. He said, okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, God. I'll get up there on that cruise ship. That's who I want to save me. But them people who's up on that cruise ship parlaying, they didn't know nobody was down in the water needed some help. And he didn't have no way to get up there on the cruise ship. How's he gonna get up there? He got left. All right. Moral of the story is, you gonna let the opportunity pass you by, trying to get in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't settle for less, because I don't like the idea of settle for less. But I'm saying get your foot in the door. Get in there first. Then you figure out how to make your mark. You feel me? So Scorpio, it's the shit that's going down. There ain't no rational explanation for it. Stop trying to oversmart your own self and convince yourself that it is what it ain't. You just have to accept whatever this situation is that's going on in your life. You got to accept that. Ain't no point in trying to make sense of it. It don't make no sense, because you're not allowing it to make sense. Are you doing what you're supposed to do for things to start making sense, or are you going on down the same path and acting confused? All right, that's why it says you can bear to turn off your own intellect. Stop over intelligent in yourself. You to make me make up a word. Over intelligence in yourself, and then acting confused, and you might learn something. All right, who? That was for you to you. That was for you to you. All right, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying your urban horoscope experience today here at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. So what we're gonna do now is gonna hit and wrap this thing on up. My signal been coming through stronger, so these episodes been getting a little longer. We're not gonna be doing this. We should. This thing gonna take more than an hour, and then I don't know. It can't be taking like an hour and 30 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes. Like, I want to give, I really I came to get my Anita Baker on with y'all, giving you the best that I got. But baby, I'm a winner ring. I'm giving you the best that I got. But I can't. This was not my plan. So let's do Glorilla. Glorilla and Summer Walker bomb ass organic come ups. I'm excited for the beaches, and I can't wait to see where they go with it. All right. So Glorilla, your power is in your ability to decide. Your learn Chinese word is orange, Cheng Zi. And your lucky numbers are 42, 16, 56, 28, 21, and 49. Again, Glorilla. Glorilla. Her name is Gloria. Hallelujah. Like, that's her real life name. And imagine she is a superstar with the recipe. And she be sharing the ingredients, bitch. Your power is in your ability to decide. Now, she can tell you the ingredients, Glorilla, but she cannot sell you the sauce. So don't get too, come relax, thinking she just gonna show you the way. You need to put your end goal, what you ultimately trying to accomplish, together with your options and your resources and what you got access to, and mix it all up with the ingredients that Glorilla be handing out. That's how you're going to come up with your perfect recipe. I can help you to do that. I can customize a recipe for you. Call me now for your free reading. It's not free though, it's $40. We can get you started for hot 10. For the hot 10, I'm a payment plan installments. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what Summer says. Summer Walker had a very organic come up to. She's very much herself, and she raw. It doesn't always come off so great in the media, but the music is undeniable. That's how you know it's an organic come up, because she not popular on social media. Social media don't even be too much. They don't give her a lot of positive feedback, but she's getting her fan base is growing more and more steady and strong, and the music, she got a song out right now going viral, Heart of a Woman, real R&B, and it's just organic, that she's not forced on us, she's not trying to have a moment, You know, she just living out doing her thing. She even told the people she was germophobic because she ain't finna touch him, talk to him or nothing. Bitch still came up. You know, that's some organic shit. Summer Walker, tomorrow will be an important day for you. Your learn Chinese word is tennis, Wang Qi. And your lucky numbers are 1, 43, 18, 16, 17, and 27. And again, Summer, tomorrow will be an important day for you. I feel like her name, Summer, is a time, like a moment. And then the word tomorrow is in her message on her fortune cookie. That's a time and a moment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, and not specifically tomorrow will be important for you, but like your future, you have to continue to make good choices because people have made good choices. That's like, as far as Nicki Minaj, her music, okay, she got some good songs that I like, but I really, really admire and respect the fact that she been able to maintain this career for so long because of the choices that she done made. So tomorrow is important for you, Summer Walker. This future, this, let's say the immediate, I feel like the immediate future. You know what I'm saying? Like this next year. Like when it's saying tomorrow, next year. Because the Bible says, according to God in the Bible, one year is one day for God. 1 year is one day. Something like that. So this next year, Summer, is gonna be important for you. Or she been steady coming up organically. This might be her third or fourth album, and it's going viral. It hasn't been released yet, and everybody is very, very the fuck excited about it. So, boom, now for Summer Walker and Glorilla. Now let's finish up. Let's finish up. Water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have. Oh, wait a minute. We're supposed to talk about gaining weight. In the edibles rack. My experience with gaining weight. We'll come back to it. Y'all stick around. And we'll do it on another episode because I'm ready to go. Water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have a yearning for perfection. Your learn Chinese word is to wait. Deng. Your lucky numbers are 12, 46, 19, 31, 43, and 14. And again, your fortune cookie. You have a yearning. You have a yearning for perfection. Water signs: Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. See, and another thing about Glorilla, she hasn't had all those body BBL surgeries. You know, she just gonna she did get some titties though. She did go ahead and buy some titties. But you know, she got a little body. It's not all big and voluptuous, but it's her real natural body. It jiggles like it's supposed to, which them fake booties do not. Okay. And so she just on the weight gain naturally. And see, that came up again because I was we skipping the edibles right today because we come back tonight. But I said we was gonna talk about weight gain, and I said it was gonna be quick anyway. So let's go ahead and do it real quick. See, now for me personally, I just want to share my personal weight gain experience with y'all, and I feel like it's relevant. I'm gonna go ahead and do it because the fact that we did Glorilla a fortune cookie makes it relevant because her body comes up. She's a performer, you know. She's an artist and entertainer, so her it comes up. Not to be, it's just the industry that she's in, and so not to be shady or anything, and so she's skinny. She ain't got a big old booty. She's not real thick or whatever. But she's still out here doing her thing. She didn't even need all that to blow up. You feel me? But what I do is sometimes I get stressed out and I lose weight, and I'm naturally not that big. You know what I'm saying? I walk around, and I do that type of stuff. I used to dance when I was younger, so I'm naturally not that big. So I gotta concentrate to even gain weight. I got a plan to gain weight. You feel me? I mean, I think most people do, right? You just eat what you normally eat, and if you feel like, oh, I want to put some weight on, just in case I've got to run down on one of these bitches, I don't want these hoes just be able to swing my ass around and shit. The fuck? Put a little weight on. Oh, I want to look better in my clothes. I want to fill my clothes out on more. Put a little weight on. I want some attention from some man. Put a little weight on. You know what I'm saying? And so, just the way that, or you've been stressing and you done lost some weight. Get back to your regular weight. You know what I'm saying? Is it crumbs that making me cookie crumbs? And so, this is what you want to do is, what I did was, what you want to do is eat every 2 hours. All right, you're gonna want to eat every 2 hours. You're gonna want to put cheese on things. You're gonna want to eat potatoes and bread, rice, carbohydrates, polishes, taquitos, tamales, cup of noodles, hot dogs, uh, ice cream with a whole bunch of chocolate and M&Ms and shit on it, and whipped cream, fruit. It's strawberry, slice up strawberries. We did some whipped cream and some tahini on the strawberries, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now I'm gonna tell you, the best way to do this though is to have you a good solid routine. Okay, same thing every time, every day. When you first wake up, start it off like a cup of noodles with 2 hot dogs in it. Then as you move on, you can eat 2 peanut butter jelly sandwiches with a big ass cup of milk. 2 hours later. Then 2 hours after that, you're going to want to eat 2 polishes, cut them in half on 4 pieces of bread, bitch. Okay, then after that, what you did is you made a big pot of potatoes and you just eat on that all week. Every morning, every day, you heat up a little bit of them potatoes, melt some cheese on top of. 2 hours after that, some taquitos, sprinkle some cheese over the top of the taquitos. 2 hours after that, some tamales. Make sure you sprinkle some cheese over the top of the tamales. Then dinner, bitch. Throw some fruit in there. Make sure you staying hydrated. Throw some Gatorades in there. Okay, and that's how you gonna gain weight naturally. You don't need no surgery. And then the way I like to do is I like to put the weight on and then tone it up. But it's a good way if you working out while you're putting the weight on. It's already gonna be going to where you want it to be. So it's gonna work. It's gonna happen faster. You work out the parts of your body where you want the weight to go. You feel me? So yeah, his muscle weigh more than fat. So when you start working it out, instead of it turning into fat, it's turning into muscle while you're putting that weight on, and you're just gonna be looking nice and toned and voluptuous. All right. So just to keep everybody together, let's go on over to the fire signs. But it's okay. Hooty hoo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Nature gave us one tongue and 2 ears so we could hear twice as much as we speak. Learn Chinese word is bedroom, wo shi. And your lucky numbers are 52, 32, 43, 48, 20, and 42. And again, fire signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Nature gave us one tongue and 2 ears so we could hear twice as much as we speak. All right, all right, all right. Earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Money is gratifying, not satisfying. Okay. You learn Chinese word is skating. Liu Bing. And your lucky numbers are 49, 28, 51, 20, 6, and 7. And again, earth signs Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Money is gratifying, not satisfying. I knew it. I knew it. See, when I be wanting something too bad, and then it's like I actually get it, and it's like, girl, you was doing all this, acting like it was all that bad, and it ain't even. Not that you still ain't satisfied, but like it's. I don't want to say it's almost embarrassing, but it's kind of like It's, with instant gratification, right? And instant gratification is just like, okay, it settled you for that moment, but are you really satisfied with this whole entire situation? And so it says right here, earth signs, money is gratifying and not satisfying. Yeah, it's gonna settle you for that moment, but are you gonna be satisfied with your entire situation? No, you're not, but money will change. Money is gonna help. Send the money. Send that shit the fuck. I ain't gotta be satisfied, but I do need shit that money gotta pay for. If I still gotta be alive, I ain't gotta be satisfied, but I still gotta be alive. So send the money. The fuck? When Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Music is the soul of language. Your learn Chinese word is horse. Ma. Ma. Your lucky numbers are 18, 27, 29, 31, 42, and 6. And again, wind signs. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Music is the soul of language. Okay. I would think that language is the music of soul. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know them birds like these fortune cookies. Cause I don't litter. I'm not a litterer. Yeah, the rappers is right here. I refuse. I'll put some litter in my purse before. You got to respect the planet. We only get one planet. The planet love us. Anyway, I'm glad y'all enjoyed your urban horoscope experience today at the bakery in Bamboo Plaza. There's always the to-do list, but remember to consider your to-be list as well. What do you want to be today? Okay, do you want to be happier? You want to be helpful? You want to be content? You want to be satisfied? You want to be empathetic? You want to be independent? You want to be responsible? You want to be organized? You want to be accountable? What? You want to be successful? I just want to be successful. You want to be like Drake? You always have to know when to say, I can't take that ride. And we coming back tonight, so we ain't gonna do a lot. We'll be back tonight to do our weekly horoscopes and talk about ways to keep relationships solid, because that's what builds strong communities. Y'all know that. I'm calling now for your free reading. Until again we meet, keep it sweet.